Everyone we see is a reflection of us. In light of a previous topic on light givers, I watched something today from an excellent YouTuber and Team Light Healer from Morning Coffee with Rion. And it got me thinking. I mean, the guy's an amazing talent with the wisdom that he has and the connections and the ability to do what he does. Now, I'm in a similar position. I'm able to read cards and connect to spirit. To his level, not quite yet. No, I'm still on my journey. But you see, there are factors about me that I haven't quite come to terms with yet in who I was in my past lives or who I am really now. I mean, I know what I want and I know what I want to see, but I'm still trying to figure that one out. Still trying to look inwardly and find those deeper meanings within myself to understand that side of me. But I struggle. I struggle at times to comprehend with the things that I've grown up with. And it's interesting to think about it because not in a negative way, but in like a growth building way. You look at people like Rion, Christos Avatar, Billy Carson, and all these people who have achieved greatness and success through hard work, don't get me wrong, and they may have started with nothing, but their lives and their life path has been different to mine and ours and yours. Maybe they had loving parents who shared their gifts. Maybe they were able to express their talents. Maybe they struggled hard and worked hard to where they got to. Maybe they had teachers around them, people who were able to guide them. And some of us don't have that. I've never had that. I've always been suppressed. I've always felt like my voice has been suppressed, or tall poppy syndrome. When I've shined too brightly, they've cut me back down. Or I think it's common for young toddlers who grew up in the 80s for parents to tell their children that it's just an imaginary friend. It's just your imagination. You're quickly shut down. You grow out of it. There are things that I remember that my parents have forgotten. Now, was it from this life or a previous one? I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure I damn well know. But have you ever sat and wondered, it just seems to come so effortlessly from people like this. Not just them, there are many more. And I don't mean from the tarot readers or the copycat YouTubers who just seem to follow what's hot and do the same thing just so that they get monetized videos and likes and followers. Now, I'm talking about the genuine believers, the genuine humanitarians, the one that are for helping others. And don't get me wrong, these people as well, they have their outlets, they have their ways of making money, they use their skill sets and they do create things, and so they should. It's their right, it's what they've been tasked to do. We have to make them a living in this world, and they do it quite well. But how do you get from where you are now to where they are? Well, it's interesting because the YouTube video from Rion today, I think it was, or yesterday, was highlighting something important. How he wanted to see people in the new world, so to speak, in having jobs from, people who are planting the seeds to grow the gardens, to the ones who look after them when they're grown, to the people who grow the food, the people who sell the food, and the people who teach. Like, everyone has their skill set or their passion. And it was an interesting point, because what is your passion? If you were given an opportunity to do what it is that you do best, what would it be? For me, there are many things. I mean, I'm an artist. I love to paint, but I want the freedom to connect to the spirit world, to almost channel paint in things and let it go through. I want to teach people how to heal through painting. I want to heal people at the same time. And it doesn't matter whether I do one or the other. I believe through my artwork and through my painting, I can do both. I can heal. I can have people come in and express themselves. And that is one aspect, but that's not all I want to do. I want to be the Prime Minister of Australia, or the new part of Australia that joins. I don't know what's coming, but who knows what type of dimension or world's going to exist. But for now, I want to be the new government. I want to have unity between First Nations and all people, and First Nations of all around the world. I don't want a one world government. I want unity and humanitarianism and peace and love between all. Don't need war and stuff, and rewrite all the scriptures and the stuff that works. You see, in a world like that, there's no need for laws. There's just common sense. Do you need something in writing to know whether it's wrong? No, I don't believe you do. I mean, they had the voice of reason, or the one that would always, make the law, the lawgivers. So if something has been done wrong, then actions would be taken. We see, if you live in a world that still requires this type of government, then let me be the change. There is plenty of time for me and my artwork and my healing. I would love to be able to heal people, to walk up to them, talk to them, ask if they want to be healed, and then heal them. I love that. I love that idea. I love that belief, that love and caringness into people. But not just people, animals and nature. Someone brings a plant that's dying. I would love to heal that plant. You ask, well, is it your responsibility to heal that plant? Was it supposed to die? Is it supposed to have an injury? Well, perhaps, but what if it's a freak accident and someone hurts their leg? Could they be healed? Is it trauma? Maybe childhood trauma that needs to be healed and less physical. We need to stop worrying about their life lessons and just focus on the positive about healing. You meet the people you need to heal when the time is right. So yeah, I could be many things. I can fix things and build things, but if we follow where our passions are, well, there are my two things. I want to be able to help and heal people. Would I be a great leader? Absolutely. Do I know everything? No. That's why we have specialists and experts in their field, who they're the ones that take care of things. They're the ones that manage all of those things. And this is why we have unification between the tribes and the people, because everyone has their passion and their knowledge and their skill set. And it's not putting them to use in a job kind of way. It's expressing the freedom that they love to do what they do. So yeah, I could be many things. And my art will take over the world one day, when I'm able to have the freedom and the room to express myself and connect properly. It will get big. So how do you get from where you are now, even if you manifest and envision and meditate to the level that they are? How do you get past the things that hold you back? It always just seems so effortless with them, that they're perfect, that they're able to achieve what they put their mind to, and when they tell you what to do, it just seems easy. Or that they're telling what to do and I should do it. How many people who follow or support these kind of people are followers? Are they the same? Do they help others? Or are they just following because that's what they believe? Is it another leader with supporters? Or do these people have the skill sets to help humanity? See, we all ask these questions, but we all place too much emphasis upon ourselves and too much pressure that we have to be that. No, we don't. We are who we are, and we have our mistakes, and we have our problems, you might say, that are difficult for us to get past. Does that make us less worthy than the next? No, not at all. It makes us who we are. It makes us human. We all have areas of ourselves that we struggle to deal with, or we lack, that we're wanting so much that it hurts, or it's hard. It's hard to see because these types of people are telling us that we must do this and we must do that and this is coming. They're not telling us that we need to doing it, but they're showing us that to do this way. But a lot of it comes down to financial situations, and then when you go and manifest these things and they don't happen, is it the lack of trying? Is it your timing? Is it divine intervention? What pressures do you place upon yourself? And then it doesn't work and it struggles, and you go into that mindset again, and then you have these type of people that tell you that it's okay and it's easy to do. And then you go through an endless cycle of just giving up and not believing in yourself. And is that the life lesson that we have to learn? It's about, are we placing our energy and our thoughts too much on the problems that we have and not really focusing on what really matters? Because we're still following. We're not leading through our own self. You see, we're not trying to be them. They are themselves. They are providing information from all directions to us to listen to believe in, not to follow. If you can make a mistake that is in a positive nature, it's to learn that these types of people, even myself, are not to follow, but to gain wisdom from, to support you on your journey. Not to be like them. There's a key difference here. Because if we always look to be like them and do the things that they do, then we are no different to who the people are in power now, leading the same company. Not saying that it would turn into a disaster, but it doesn't help you. Because you're forever following the advice of others without growing yourself. This is why it's so hard to see yourself from where you are now to where they are, because you are trying to place yourself in their life path, and it doesn't work like that. You see, you have your own path, you have your own destiny, but these are the knowledge makers who give you the information that you need. Do you take it? Yes. Should you be fearful of the advice? No. But wary of some of it? Yes. If you remove yourself from their following, but you become a supporter of who they are, all of a sudden you start attracting the things that make your life better. And you focus on the things that you find difficult to get past. Not because of them, but because you look inward. And when you look inward inside yourself and ask yourself why you can't get past this, and can they please show you how, the universe will deliver. You will deliver. It's an amazing thing to think about. There are so many alternatives and options and people's interpretations on what the world is. Whether you listen to one or the other, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, it's your game. It's your life path. It's how you see it. But do not follow, and do not place worry or pressure upon yourself because you find it hard. Because that's the journey. It's not about whether it's hard or difficult. That's focusing on the wrong point. If you find something hard, whose expectations are you living up to? Who's putting those pressures upon yourself? Because it certainly isn't you. And their shoes are not yours. If you want to buy something that they offer, go ahead if it makes you feel better. You try those things, you test them. Does it work? Yes, it's brilliant. But some of the things they may say may not resonate with you. It may not be correct. We are all from different starseed families. We are all different empaths. We all have the same core understanding, but we see things differently. We are all evolved differently. We're all from different areas. We are all love and light and want to cherish every sacred being upon this planet, dimension, reality, whatever you want to call it. But how we see it is important. Will you get to the levels that they are? Absolutely. And there are methods to get there. Some teach, some do not. Some just tell you how it is and showcase their brilliance. People are guiding you along the way. But where are you in relation to this? Are you a follower? Have you figured out what your passion is? Where do you lead? Who do you lead? Do you take the information that you seek from these people and directly give it to someone else? Knowing that it's not your information, but you're using their wisdom to help someone else. Is that good? Absolutely. But is it what you should be doing? Is it what you believe in? Or are you following the advice of someone else to give to another, or tell yourself without questioning it yourself, is that what you believe? We are all here to guide others and to help humanity grow. I will probably get to the level that they get to when I'm able to achieve the things that I need to achieve internally within myself. But don't get me wrong, I am fighting it just as difficult as everyone else. Does that change my approach? No, I just keep going through the journey. I keep going through the process. I know for a fact that I will be there. And you will meet me one day, I'm sure of it. And my skill sets will teach and help all around the world. And I will tell you who I am in my journey towards happiness. Maybe you will be able to interpret my writings that I write in different languages, which I have no idea what it means. Maybe the universe will present to me an opportunity for someone who reads my writing and knows exactly what it is. That is an awesome day for me. But you see, I've put that out there to the universe, and I will await the moment that someone can guide me to tell me what it means. It might even be myself, I don't know. So those are the things on my journey. But don't put pressure on yourself to try to be like them, and then hurt yourself with negative thoughts because everything just seems to be going wrong, or the manifestations aren't working. Because they are working, and everything always does work for you. The problem that we might encounter is that you are not being your own leader. And if you are, then I am happy for you. And if there is still something that we can't get over, then focus on that. Don't try to be someone else. Focus on the things that make us better human beings, make us get over. But are we all going to be this illuminating, shining light of miraculous, pure joy and happiness and energy? Some of us might. But I don't know about you. I think there will be some differences from that. There will be human beings who are enlightened beyond the capability of one's thought. And then there will be those who assist others to get to that point. And then there's going to be other people. They'll be there for humanity, who love and cherish everything, but maybe their skill sets are not there. Maybe they will be the parent of an amazing child, and that is their life-giving moment. But you see, it's how you perceive your path. Do you know who you are? Do you know where your passions lie? So if you're struggling to understand how they are, or why you can't be like that, or why your life is struggling more than theirs, just know you're not alone. And we are out there, fighting the same fight as yourself. And for those that are on the journey to greatness, I commend you. I support you along the way. May we meet one day. So it is with a loving heart and kind thoughts. Take care.